I don't even know what
That,
I don't even know what
that
that
movie's
movie's
so
about.
good. I love that. That's
Isn't that with mechs or
it's
something
a
like
it's a
that?
treasure hunting, trying to find the thing to rebuild the planet.
Oh,
What's his
interesting.
name? Titan.
Titan AE. I've heard the name, but I've never actually like seen anything from the movie.
It's
so.
an old animated movie. I love that movie, and I haven't seen it in 15 years probably.
Huh.
It looks interesting. Oh yeah.
I really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have seen it. I have seen it because I remember the toys in McDonald's.
It had toys? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I don't.
I had
damn.
some.
I don't remember any of that. All I remember is the name, Titan AE, but I don't know about the movie or anything related
When did they come out?
What? The movie?
I'm pretty sure.
When did it come out? It was 2003?
2003 or 2004 or somewhere around that time period.
I mean, the movie came out in 2000.
The year 2000? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. It's older than I thought.
Oh yeah, because it did come out around the same time as close to Atlantis and Treasure Planet. Yeah, I guess so. Hey, anyways, hello everybody, welcome back to the Command Center. I'm Commander Lionheart, back again with brand spanking new episode of Mystery Movie Friends, the show where we sit down to talk about movies that make us feel good. Busting makes us feel good. Right, Mythos?
Hell yeah.
This is interesting, John, because Mythos has never heard that part of the song, apparently. He didn't know about the busting makes me feel good. And before you arrived, we were like talking about that for quite a while.
How?
I don't know. I mean, ask him. Yeah, I mean, it's Mythos.
I have a very innocent mind.
Sure. I actually put the music video so that he could see it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Oh god. No, I put it up. Right now it's on the movie, but I put it up and god damn. I had not seen that music video like fully, like completely. So there's a lot of things in there that I was like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Danny DeVito's in there.
The
National Lampoon's. Chevy Chase is there.
The Supernatural Ghostbusters parody video. I sent that to you, didn't I?
I think so. I believe so. Maybe.
Okay, because that's the song they use in that it is a parody of everything Ghostbusters with a layer of Supernatural over it. And that music video is awesome.
But I was telling Mythos because in the music video, Ray Parker Jr. says, if there's an invisible man sleeping in your bed, who you gonna call?
I remember.
Ghostbusters!
I remember of the song.
But when he says that shit, he slides from underneath the bed like a fucking creep, and the chick is like, she's like sleeping in her bed, and he just slides. It's just, it's so great. It's so good. Actually, let me rewind it and let me put it up for.
I don't think I have ever seen the music video, because the song I remember, of course, from the movie and from Lego Rock Band. I love that to play that song in Lego Rock Band.
Lego Rock Band? What? Excuse me?
Yeah, Lego Rock Band. That game is amazing on the 3DS.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
So, let me see if I can find the part where he's like, he's a fucking creep. Okay, here it is. Here's the part.
Just FYI, I can't watch the stream because it tanks my
He's
internet,
looking through
so
the
I'm not.
window, and
Yeah.
then he just slides through.
Like, goddamn, this this guy is a fucking creep.
Now we're gonna get banned in Twitch because of ass.
Yeah, of ass, of the song, of everything. Goddamn.
Oh yeah.
Put the Supernatural parody on Discord.
Oh god.
It's really good. Castiel plays the secretary, and it's really funny.
Oh god. But yeah.
I mean, it's word for word a reenactment of that entire scene, but it's Misha Collins.
Interesting.
We'll have to, when the stream's over, we'll have to watch. I want to hear your reaction to it.
Okay.
It's really good. If I don't know if you've actually watched it.
I don't remember. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. It's, you know how my brain works.
Yeah.
But anyways, speaking
sadly.
of how my brain works, tonight we are, in honor of Ghostbusters Afterlife releasing this past week, we are going to be talking about the original 1984 Ghostbusters, not to be confused by that piece of trash 2016 Ghostbusters movie, which I have seen. So I can formulate my opinion that it is a piece of trash. That it is a piece of trash. Goddamn.
This is the
The best
only
part of that movie is Chris
Ghostbusters movie I
Hemsworth.
watched.
This one? Had you ever seen Ghostbusters before today?
Yeah.
But just
This is
this
the only
one?
movie I've watched.
Oh,
This is
God.
the only one.
So you've never seen the sequel? You've never seen Ghostbusters 2?
I've never seen Ghostbusters 2. I've never seen the animated series. I've never seen the newer ones. It is the only thing I've seen Ghostbusters related.
And you've never played the
Oh, you.
game.
Never
That
played
was not the part I was about to ask. You've never.
The game that is technically the third movie. Well,
Ghostbusters 3.
yeah, technically it's Ghostbusters 3.
Yeah, that the game that people say is
It's
good,
better
so they
than 2.
remade it, and
Yeah.
they say it's actually good again,
Yeah.
and something
Yeah.
like that.
It is. It actually is. I've played through that
Well,
game.
really
Really
good.
good.
I've played through it 2 times, and it's really a really good licensed game. I own it on PS4 now. I own it on PS3 and PS4. That's how good it is for a licensed game.
Is
but-
it on Steam?
I'm pretty sure it's on Steam. Pretty sure.
Let me check.
Yeah,
I believe so.
pretty sure it is. Like you can look for the remastered one. I don't think that the original one is on Steam, but the remastered version, I'm pretty sure that it came out.
I mean, yeah, that.
on Steam.
Yeah. The remastered's on Steam.
Okay.
$24. $25. Totally worth it. That game's great.
I'd wait for sale if I were you. But it's still good. But you know, it is a licensed game, so. But anyways. Interesting. So this is the first, or not the first. This is the only Ghostbusters movie that you've seen. John, you've seen them all, except for the new one.
Yes. I have a bit of a history with this movie.
Oh.
How many of these Ghostbuster movies do you have the steel
Steelbook.
case? Or the steelbook, or just the
sadly
movie?
none. I was going to get the steelbook for this one, but everyone Target had when I looked was dented. I was not very happy. I wanted the steelbook.
Shame.
So I watched. First time I think I ever saw this movie, I was 11. I rented it from our local movie store. I think I rented it 3 times in a month. The VHS. Then later they either got or I found out that they had the DVD, so I rented the DVD, watched it. Probably 12. I bought Ghostbusters 1 on DVD. Had it for a little while. I cracked the case for it, so I took the disc out, tossed the case, put the disc in a slipcase, which I proceeded to then forget it was in there. And as I was going through a bunch of old stuff in my room, I threw it in the pile to be burned. So that disc went up in flames.
Oh boy.
Bought the movie again.
So what you're saying is you released all the
had
ghosts.
it-
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty much. I bought the movie again, had it for 2 years probably. There was a power surge. It happened to be in my DVD player at the time.
Oof.
Fried the DVD player. It would not open. So I took a screwdriver and pried the thing open and went to pull the DVD tray out to get the movie out. And apparently there was something on the bottom of that because it left the biggest scratch you could ever see on a DVD on the bottom of the disc and just completely ruined it. So that one went in the trash. Then I bought the 2-set DVD thing that they put out in like 2007, I want to say. Bought that. Had it for I think 3 years, and then it got sold with a bunch of stuff accidentally because I grabbed the wrong thing. And then I haven't owned it until I bought the Blu-ray like 4 weeks ago. So I have seen this movie probably 24 times.
So
but I have had a history.
That's one hell of
what we're
trying
learning
to keep
is
my hands on Ghostbusters.
what we're learning is that every single copy of Ghostbusters that you grab is possessed by a goddamn spectral
Ghost.
energy. Yeah.
poltergeist.
Goddamn,
Apparently,
John.
I don't know. I had when I bought the Blu-ray, I had it blessed. So let's hope that it is good.
Soaked in holy water.
Yeah, I sent it to Sam and Dean and let them work on it for a while.
They made one of those rune things that they make to keep demons away. See, that's the problem. That's why the Steelbook one was bent. Like it was already pre-possessed, you know? Like it was already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus H. Christ, man.
So I only seen this movie
But I'm-
twice. Both times. I mean, before this one. This is the third time.
No.
But before this third time, I've seen this movie twice, and both has been through our local channel.
I was gonna ask because I was trying to figure out if they had shown it in WAPA, which is our local channel. Because I was trying to think, when was the first time that I actually watched this movie? And I can't remember for the life of me if it was when I was a kid, when I was a teen. I don't remember when I watched this movie. I know that I've watched it and more than once before, but I can't for certain pinpoint when in my time I watched it, like, or even when the last time was that I watched this movie.
I have also had the privilege of seeing this movie on a gigantic IMAX screen. That was awesome.
Nice.
Oh.
The
So
local AMC before the last Ghostbusters came out, they were playing this one like for the entire week. So I went to the IMAX and watched it. It was a much better movie than the next time I was at the theater.
to watch a movie called Ghostbusters.
Yes, Ghostbusters was much better than Ghostbusters.
That's not confusing at all.
All right, so we heard the ghost story of John. Lion, have you ever had a ghost story? Have you ever seen a ghost? Have you ever feel a ghost? Does busting makes you feel good?
Oh, busting makes me feel real good.
I was figuring this was leading to the scene with the ghost in the bed.
Remember that we talked about that a few months ago, and I was asking, was it in the first movie or was it in the second movie?
Yep.
And it was the first movie.
Oh my god, the freaking ghost.
The
That
BJ
ghost
ghost.
giving head.
Yeah, the BJ ghost. Yeah.
That is one way to give head to somebody.
Yeah. And I mean, he was into it. He didn't deny it. Like, I mean, would you? You wouldn't, you know?
Oh, his freaking face. He looks so stupid.
He just crosses his eyes like, ooh.
So
Man, huh?
I was the opening of this movie when they're in the library.
Mm.
I was sitting here watching. I'm like, oh my god, that's the three of us.
Yeah. Lion is the lover one.
Why me?
And
Why
the
am I
intelligent.
Venkman?
No,
Why the fuck am I Venkman?
because
Because
it's when
you're
me
the
and Mythos
guy.
are talking about. It's when we're really excited talking about something, and you're just the guy following along behind us, just like, oh, these guys are. I mean, it's totally you. We're the two that are excitedly talking about something, and you're just following along behind us.
No,
Like, let's get this over with.
No, I'm Winston. I'm there for the paycheck. Hey, if you pay me, I'll believe Santa Claus is real. with enough pay.
Wait, Santa Claus isn't real?
I knew.
But I mean, I know you for how long now? Lion.
Almost 10 years. Close to 10
Come
years.
on. Come on. You're the lover one.
You know what, John? I thought that Mythos was the one that was going to say that line. I purposefully said the line of Santa Claus is. I believe Santa Claus is real, and I thought that it was gonna be Mythos saying it. Wasn't expecting you to say it.
I don't know if that makes me feel
I'm
good or
psychic.
bad.
I knew that one of you was gonna say it though. Yeah, I have my psychic powers activated. You know, I'm a Professor
And
X.
you're sitting there with the electric prod, just waiting to apply the guy while looking at the girl.
Oh god! Fun fact.
Yeah.
Fun stupid fact.
Should I say real quick? Should I say this, Lion?
Go ahead. Express yourself.
Oh lord!
And
Busting.
every time he was like, "Hey, baby," and he was like trying to romance with girls and and it just reminded me of you at the university.
God damn it.
You're
Okay,
like,
shut up. That was not where I
Now
wanted
you
this to go.
Now you understand. Now you
Okay,
understand
that was a past life. That was a past me. Kind of.
There's a new you.
Yeah, it's a new me, a new lion. That old lion we left behind.
Thank the heavens John was never with us in university.
God, it would have been.
He would probably be very ashamed to be with us in the first place.
Oh, the fact that
For-
there's a few
First
thousand
because
miles
of me, second
between
because
us,
of you.
Probably, I'm not there.
Oh God, we definitely were a crazy bunch. That's for sure.
What crazy is very underrated.
Understatement.
We were understatement, yeah. We were definitely a wow group.
Yeah, I've become more subtle as time goes on. I wasn't subtle. I was never subtle back then. I'm still not that subtle, but Anyways, fun fact about that part at the beginning where Venkman is doing the ESP thing with those two is that this is a very stupid fun fact. I played the Ghostbusters mobile game from like I want to say 10 years ago or less. I don't remember. There was a Ghostbusters mobile game, and it basically started with that scene of those two like getting of reading the cards shit. But the guy, he actually did nail all of the shapes that were in the card, but Venkman was still like a dick and saying no, that he was wrong, and the guy like took revenge on Venkman and had because and it got like telekinetic powers or psychic powers or whatever in that game, and he's the main villain. Just a stupid little tidbit of
Interesting.
Yeah, it was stupid. When I saw him again, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about the game that stupid game happened, and this is the part.
Was it the top-down puzzle game?
I don't remember what it was. Maybe no, it wasn't a top-down puzzle game. It was like a tapping, one of these tapping action games, kind of, and you had to like. They were like building like a Ghostbusters International or something like that, because it was like multiple Ghostbusters and not just the core team that we have in the movies. Something like that. I forget. It's. I just know that it was
one from 2005 and there's one from
Puzzle
2013.
Fighter?
No, it wasn't a puzzle. It wasn't Puzzle Fighter. It wasn't Marvel Puzzle Fighter. I don't know.
I mean, it says Ghostbusters Puzzle Fighter.
No,
No
it
idea.
wasn't. No, it wasn't that. It was on iOS. It was on iPhone. But I don't remember.
Okay, yeah, it's the Ghostbusters Beeline. Ghostbusters Beeline.
I don't know if that's what it was called. I just know that it was on iPhone, and it was one of those clicking.
Oh yeah, this is. I dropped it in Discord. It's iPhone.
Let me see real quick. You're not gonna see me those for a second here. All I can see, I can't see. John, all I see is the supernatural thing. So
there, it just went through.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, that one. That's the one. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, it's from 2013.
Okay, so yeah, almost 10 years ago. Almost. But yeah, man, Venkman. God damn it. If Venkman pulled any of this crap today, he would get a Me Too. Like, he is a fucking creep and harasser, and god damn it. Like, oh boy, like, I don't know. It reminds me of Indiana Jones as well. Like, Indiana Jones didn't do it like that sleazy, but he did it more incognito, I guess, in those movies. But yeah, Venkman is good God, good God. But man, Bill Murray and everybody in this cast is just fantastic, right? Like,
yes,
I think that the reason why this movie and the sequel to an extent, because I know that a lot of people don't like the sequel because it's just a rehash of the first movie. Maybe that was like worse. I know that you haven't seen the sequel, but it's almost the same movie, except they add in a baby and change a couple different things here and there, but it's almost the same thing.
In the sequel, do we get ghost blowjobs?
No. You know why I remembered that the blowjob thing was in Ghostbusters 1? Because Ghostbusters 2, I think that because they added a baby, they made it a little bit more family friendly. So that wouldn't fly in the sequel. I don't remember. John, do you remember if they smoke in the sequel? Because I don't remember.
Oh boy, I haven't seen 2 for
I haven't seen it in a while either. Because
the only thing that I always remember about 2 is the train underground.
The thing that I remember about the sequel is when the Titanic returns.
Oh yeah, and the Statue of Liberty.
And the Statue of Liberty. God, here's the deal of why it's problematic to have a sequel be a rehash of the last movie. You know, not. It's a little bit different when you do something like The Force Awakens, when you rehash A New Hope, but it's been like so many years, and that's like, you know, it's that is like 5 movies after the fact. But when you do it directly after having done one movie and then rehashing it and making a second movie, is that a lot of the things you don't remember, did this happen in this one or did this happen in that one? And I was like wondering because when we got to the close to the end and we didn't get the Stay Puft Marshmallow, I was starting to wonder, is it this one that the Marshmallow guy shows up, or is it in the sequel that the Marshmallow guy shows up and it fights the Statue of Liberty? I was like, it's starting to doubt, but then he showed up. Puffy showed up.
You're putting things I want to see in my mind. Now I want to see the Statue of Liberty fight the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yo, that would be cool.
Hey,
that sounds so cool.
Ghostbusters 4. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen, baby. Which actually it's technically
so cool.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you. I thought about some of the things.
That already has his script completely.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have hookers and blackjack. We're gonna have a strip bowl. We're gonna have blowjob. Fuck the kids. None of this is for the kids. This one's for the adults.
R-rated movie.
R-rated Ghostbusters.
So basically, you're making the original Casino Royale, but Ghostbusters.
God damn it! No, why did we go back to that well again? We're not gonna tackle that anytime soon.
Still want to see the original Casino Royale.
We will. When G comes back, we will. That'll be his welcome gift. Hey, we're doing Casino Royale, the original.
Gee, welcome back, my old friend.
No, we're doing Casino Royale. Don't tell him which one.
Oh yeah,
send him a link.
Wait a minute, Daniel Craig looks different. Oh god, this looks old. Oh god, but yeah.
This looks like something out of the 60s.
I wonder why that is. I won't tell. Oh god, but yeah. I think that this cast, the main cast specifically, they work so well. They are just such a good set of characters that I think that that's why the other Ghostbusters attempts have almost always failed, because this, I think that without this cast, this movie may or may not have worked in my mind.
I mean, let's be real. If you change the cast for Arnold Schwarzenegger, it makes this movie perfect.
Okay, yeah, it would be a perfect transition. Busting makes me feel good, yes! Got
into the death trap, you stupid ghost!
Granted, I haven't seen Afterlife yet, so I'm doing that Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever. That's kind of the thing that I think immediately made me go like, oh, this looks like it could really be an actual good new Ghostbusters movie, because the last one was a remake.
Yeah.
With almost supposedly all the same characters, except none of them worked.
Exactly.
This and Afterlife is, it's a completely it's a sequel, but it has nothing to do with, its new characters. Now I have heard, I guess the other guys are in it, but it follows a group of completely new characters that you're not sitting there going like, oh, these people suck compared to the originals.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the way. That's actually like the way to do it. Like, instead of doing the thing again, like rebooting or recasting or whatever, just continue where it left off, and just have new characters, a new generation. Basically Star Wars, except please do it better. Do it better than do The Force Awakens, but don't do a little bit of The Last Jedi, not all of The Last Jedi, and absolutely do not do Rise of Skywalker, and we're good. You know.
No,
And then at the
do
end-
Star Wars, but give it all to Dave Filoni.
Yeah, that's
At the end, just put the ending of Rogue One. Just kill everybody at the end.
everybody dies. The end. What a happy
The end.
ending.
What a happy ending.
Okay, while we're off on, let me run this by you really fast. The other actors that were considered to play Egon.
Oh no, I have a bad
Uh,
feeling about this.
Actually, I really want to see 3 of them. So the first one is the one that I'm like I don't really care about was John Lithgow. The others are Christopher Walken, Christopher Lloyd,
Wait,
Jeff
for-
Goldblum, or Michael Keaton
Wait for Egon?
for Egon. Yes,
God damn it! Now I kind of.
I want to see a Christopher Lloyd Egon.
I kinda-
I mean, it's probably just going to be Doc Brown, but
Yeah, that's the thing, that it would be too Doc Brown. Like, it would be too similar to that.
or
Christo-
Jeff Goldblum. I think Jeff Goldblum out of all those,
I think I would
be the one I want to see the most.
I think I would rather Christopher Walken.
Yeah, I'd take that.
Venkman.
Either one. So, Venkman was originally the ones who were looking out for him. Were again Michael Keaton,
Damn, they
Chevy
really wanted to-
Chase, Tom Hanks,
Ah.
Robin Williams,
Ah.
Steven Guttenberg, and Richard Pryor.
Now it makes sense why Chevy
I kind
Chase.
of want to.
Now it makes sense why Chevy Chase was in the Ghostbusters music video by Ray Parker Jr.
I'm not going to lie. I want to see a Robin Williams Venkman.
Can he pull? Could he have? Rest in peace, first of all. But could he have pulled the sleazy creep? Like that. That's the deal with Venkman, is that he's this sleazy guy that you don't know if you can actually trust or not, because he's always like trying to rope you into shit. Especially if you're a lady. He's like trying to,
Chevy Chase would have been a good.
Chevy Chase. No,
would've been a
Chevy
good
Chase.
one,
I
think,
could have seen him as a good Venkman just because of that.
Okay, now, Michael Keaton, but it's Beetlejuice. That's all you. I mean, he's almost the same character.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, Michael Keaton. He could have been a good fit for Venkman. If he brought that Beetlejuice sleazy energy.
Except this was before Beetlejuice, wasn't it?
Yes, because this was 84. Beetlejuice was 89. No, 87. Who was Ray? Or who was?
I don't actually see anything for the Gozer the Gozerian was almost played by David Bowie.
It makes sense. It already looks like it already looks like fucking David Bowie. Like, would have made sense. Yes.
Yeah, I don't see anybody like Julie Roberts was considered for Sigourney Weaver before Sigourney Weaver got Dana. Yeah, I don't see anything else about the other two.
I think that
If anybody,
I'm pretty sure that Dan Aykroyd just wanted to be in the movie, because weren't the ones who wrote the screenplay Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis?
yeah,
So
which they did the game too.
yeah, So, I think that maybe Dan Aykroyd maybe just always wanted to have that role of Ray, which fits because this is Dan Aykroyd before before he was a nut job, and before he was starting to sell
was also almost
vodka.
Originally intended for Paul Rubens.
Oh, Pee-wee?
Pee-wee Herman.
Oh,
yes. That was the original intended. That's who they wanted. But, I mean, that's who they wrote it for, but he passed on it.
You the Ghostbusters? Oh God, no. I don't know. Man, David Bowie would have been perfect though for Gozer. That would have been great. Like,
yeah.
Because
that would have been cool.
I have no idea who the hell played Gozer to begin with. Like, was it still Sigourney Weaver? Like, they changed her.
It was. No, it was. What the heck is her name? I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. I will. The actress who played Gozer was SLAVIPZA JOVAN.
Slavica Jovan.
She was a
Yugoslavian.
Yeah, she was
Yugoslavian.
Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and then I don't even know who this is. That was who played, and then the voice was dubbed over by Patty Edwards. I think is how you pronounce that name.
No idea here.
Trying to see if I know her from anything. She's in The Little Mermaid. She's in A Little Toaster. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Oh boy. Brave Little Toaster, that could.
She's in the Extremely Goofy movie.
Man, now that you mentioned that, we need to watch the Goofy movie. I haven't watched that in.
And Hercules Zero to Hero.
Hercules. That's a TV show, right? The cartoon show.
Yeah,
I think so. It's the teenager.
I've never watched much Hercules.
Okay. So yeah. God, I could imagine Chevy Chase or Michael Keaton, but I think Bill Murray. It just fits so well.
Still a strong. It is still a strong cast.
Oh yeah, it's a top tier.
They did good.
The one that never would have worked, no matter how much I like him, is Tom Hanks. That would never have worked.
Oh, for Venkman? No. Hell no. America's Dad?
Yeah,
no.
he was in the running for playing him. No. I love Tom Hanks, but that
Yeah, no. No. No, but I really love. The reason I love this movie a lot is because of these characters. Because of Venkman being so sleazy and such an idiot, goddamn idiot. Ray just being so enthusiastic, I guess, about everything. Like, he's just like. They say that there was a level 4 vapor operation. Whatever the hell the line is that he says when first the ghost lady shows up at the library, and he interrupts. He cock blocks Venkman, or save that young lady from the clutches of Venkman.
And also when he was excited for the building.
Oh God! Yes, you know what that reminded me of?
You guys have to try this too.
You know what that reminded me of? whenever I remember years and years and years ago when we were going when my parents were going to buy the Pathfinder, the SUV. My stepdad always told us, don't get excited, don't show, like, if you see or he would usually tell me, and whenever I went to buy anything, he would always say, like, where hassling is required, to, like, maybe lower the price or whatever. Do not show emotion. Do not show them that like, ooh, or whatever, because then they won't bargain with you. The person won't bargain with you. So he always said that to me. That fucking part, they're like, no, Egon is like, yeah, the structures are in very poor condition. This thing is about to come down, falling upon us. It's a hazard to this to the great city of New York. Yada yada yada. And then and down comes Ray, slipping down that fucking pole. We gotta stay here, guys. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sakes, god damn it, Ray. They had it.
I was so excited.
No, they were right there bargaining, and you.
Yeah, blew it.
The damn blew it. Goddamn. Oh man, but that's the interesting thing too. That each character, like, just is a foil to each other. Like, Ray is just super excited. Venkman, he's kind of skeptic at first, and he's also like, he's just the friend.
He's you.
Yeah, we get it. I'm Venkman. I get it. Okay, I got it. I got the point. Egon, played by the late Harold Ramis, rest in peace. He's like more stoic, more, he gets excited internally by the science. He doesn't express it out loud like Ray.
The freaking secretary was all into her, into him.
Oh yeah. Which I'm pretty sure that plot is coming back for Afterlife, right, John? Like, I'm pretty sure that's where.
Well, I won't say anything, but I was looking something up for just from this movie to Afterlife, and I kind of read the start of the movie, and I kind of had to take a minute because it kind of made me almost want to cry. Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be really sad.
So,
we're getting sad moment.
I don't know if this is going to count as a spoiler or not for Afterlife, but I have heard that apparently Afterlife erases Ghostbusters 2 from canon. Like, Afterlife is supposed to be a direct sequel from the original Ghostbusters.
Afterlife is a sequel to 1 and 2.
Yeah, but from what some people are saying is that there is no mention of, like, Vigo the Carpathian, or anything of what happened in Ghostbusters 2. So apparently people are saying that it is no longer canon. Like, Ghostbusters 2 is not canon.
Welcome to the multiverse.
Yeah. So
I've been avoiding, like, outside of what I just read here, I've been avoiding everything about that movie like the plague.
So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, God, is it Janine? Is the name of the secretary Janine? And
yeah.
It was a kind of funny scene when Egon just pops out of that fucking desk. Like, I don't know, that scene
I forgotten about that.
I always forget about that scene for some reason. Like,
yeah.
And what did she say? Like, oh, you do good work or something?
Oh, you're so handy, or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
There is a lot of
There's
sexual, like hints
Yeah.
here and there.
Oh yeah.
Except the ghost,
there's a lot of
blowjob, he goes right into it.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of scenes in this movie that for kids will not understand, but adults understand, and it's one of those like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, I think. I mean, this. I don't think. Would this movie like actually have been considered like a kids movie back in the day? I don't think so. I think that this was just like a. Like yeah, you can bring the kids, but I don't know.
It's PG.
I know that the second one they toned it down because I think that they wanted to market it more towards kids. Because the first one was such a phenomenon.
I mean, PG is still family.
Yeah, but that was back in
1984.
That was before PG-13 was a thing. Because PG-13 was created with Temple of Doom, and that was, what, 1985? When did Temple of Doom
release?
release?
I think so.
I think it was 85. I could be wrong.
84.
84? Okay, I was off by 1 year. So, yeah, because Raiders of the Lost Ark was 81.
The thing is, what day? Because Ghostbusters and Indiana Jones, if it's 84, they are on the same year. So which one?
June 8th was Ghostbusters, and Temple of Doom was May 8th, so a month between them.
I mean, there really isn't.
PG-13 was a thing, basically.
No, but PG-13 was created after Temple of Doom had come out, because it was the process of the parents protesting about the violence of that movie, because that one has the guy that rips the other guy's heart out, and you see the bloody heart in his hands going boom 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 boom. So yeah, it was created. It was created because of that movie. It wasn't created when that movie came out. It was because of it that the PG-13 was created.
The first PG-13 movie was Red Dawn in August 10th of 1984.
So
it says
a month later.
PG-13 was created. It says PG-13 was created in July 1st. So a month. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can. While Red Dawn being PG would be kind of wild, because that movie goes. That's a movie we need to do. That's a great movie, but that movie's dark.
Okay.
Which movie?
I mean, it has
Red Dawn.
It has it has multiple teenage deaths, and it.
Okay. I get.
It's much better than the remake.
So yeah. So yeah, I don't know, because now this new one, Ghostbusters Afterlife, they are kind of marketing more for kids. I mean, we are living in a post Stranger Things era now, where there's these kids that do all these stuff, you know. It's kind of, actually, I say a Stranger Things era, but I remember that the Goonies happened, and you know, it's not as hardcore, I guess, and I say hardcore because it's like a little bit more darker, but now I'm pondering.
I would say it's more for my money, it's more of a Super 8 era, because Super 8 was the first one of those that was kind of like, there's a bunch of kids, but they're doing a bunch of stuff you would not think kids were. I mean, doing. I love that movie too.
And even
Super 8 is also very Stranger Things.
I've seen it, John. I've seen Super 8. I'm not a fan. Super 8 is just like
I love that
a
movie.
very edgy E.T. the extraterrestrial at some points. Like, instead of discovering the alien and befriending the alien wants to kill you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Like, nowadays we see a little bit more of that, whole the kids are the ones, doing the busting and doing all this shit. So technically it is a little bit more geared towards them, I guess, in a way. But the original Ghostbusters was not. The sequel was a little bit more geared towards kids, because I think that they saw that they could like make bank from it. Like kids were dressing up as Ghostbusters and all that shit, so they were like, "Oh, we can do a sequel. We can do it a little bit more family friendly, for the kids."
And it didn't work.
I still defend that movie. I still like it. Even if it is a rehash of the first one, like it's a watered down version of the first one. I still think that it has some interesting things in it. And I like Vigo, even if he never actually did much, I guess, except at the end. Whatever. But yeah, going back to this one.
I don't hate Ghostbusters 2. I just don't watch it very often.
Fair enough. I don't know if I've watched. I think I've watched both of these movies like equal amounts of time. I don't know. Maybe not. But yeah. Let's see. What scene stuck out to you guys? What were you gonna?
Something that really caught my eye was that this movie is almost 2 hours, 1 hour and 50 minutes. And there was only one actual proper Ghostbuster hunt. And that was the beginning with Blob.
Slimer.
And that was it. I mean, Slimer. And that was it.
Yeah.
Everything else was just, hey, we got ghosts in here.
Yeah, the rest was like the rest was the typical 80s montage of like,
we are getting famous because we're capturing ghosts.
Yeah. But John, look up how much money this movie, what was the budget for this movie? I feel like maybe that's part of the reason.
25 to 30 million.
How much?
25 to 30 million.
25 to 30 million. Okay.
It made 300 million.
10 times. That's why it was such a success.
10 times the detail.
Ghostbusters 2 was 30 to 40 million, and it made 215 million.
Okay.
And Afterlife's budget is 75 million.
Oh wow. Not even 100.
Not even the
What was
100.
Interesting.
What was the budget for the one we shall not name?
The crappy one, the Scrappy Doo one.
The Ghostbuster non-Ghostbuster movie.
And before the anger of 1,000 suns comes down raining upon us, But
holy crap!
The reason why Ghostbusters 2016 did not work wasn't because it was an all-female cast. It could have worked. The direction and the jokes and everything in that movie just did not work. And personally, I am not the biggest Melissa McCarthy fan. I know that she's got to work and all that, and she has done some good movies here and there, comedic movies, but I just don't like her style of comedy. I just don't. There are McKenna. What was the blonde's name? John, I forget her name.
Kate McKinnon or Kirsten Wiig?
Kristen Wiig.
I like Kirsten Wiig in the movie.
I think that she was a much better. She should have been the lead instead of Melissa McCarthy. The problem is that Melissa McCarthy always wants to be the fucking lead, and she just doesn't work. Like I'm sorry, I do not like her. Like again, nothing against the fact that they were all female or any of that. It's just that she doesn't work, man. She just doesn't work, and everything else didn't work. Like even Chris Hemsworth, who's in that movie, he did not work. Like, god damn, that.
See that I was actually about to say the only times I laughed was Chris Hemsworth.
I mean, yeah, because of how stupid his character is.
Yes. Yes.
It's not because it's clever or anything. It's just because of how stupid
happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
And rest in peace, Michael K. Williams. I like him in the movie a lot too, but I like him in everything he was ever in.
It's just that.
Yeah, you were gonna say the numbers, John.
Yeah, the numbers.
The
Just
numbers.
take a guess.
What did they mean?
I want to see if you guys get anywhere close.
125 million.
Nope.
More or less.
144.
I was close. God damn, man.
And it made 230. It didn't even make half more or
double its cost.
Good.
For a reason. I don't know. That's why. I'm pretty sure that's why they did it. They gave a lower budget to this new one, to Afterlife. They were like, nope. We wasted so much fucking. I mean, I'm pretty damn sure that at least 20 million. 20 million of those were for Melissa McCarthy. I swear to God that she must have banked like 20 of those millions. Like, ugh.
At least from the trailers, I think that Afterlife looks a whole lot better.
Oh, from the trailers, it looks absolutely much better.
Yeah, again, it's the Stranger Thing effect. It's cheaper, but it looks better because everything is real, or as real as can be.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I will give Ghostbusters 2016 at least one positive, and it's that the effects were, not bad. That's all. I'm not even gonna say they were good. I'm just gonna say they weren't bad.
As real can be.
Unlike 74.
It has what?
Unlike the damn dogs.
A 74.
On what? On Rotten Tomatoes?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, I don't believe Rotten Tomatoes anymore. No. Stop the count. Rotten Tomatoes, it's a sham. It's a scam. Fake news.
Okay, Ghostbusters 1 has to be higher, or I'm going to throw my phone across the room.
Well,
I say this one has like 83.
Oh, thank God.
I think you may have
97. Oh, thank God.
Damn.
Oh, great.
Okay. So way higher. I think that 83 must be Ghostbusters 2.
53.
Ghostbusters 2?
Yep.
Get out of here! Fucking get out of here! Lower than the fucking 2016 piece of shit? Nah, fuck. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, man.
And right now, Afterlife is setting at 62, which...
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus.
I have a feeling I'm going to have the same feeling from Rotten Tomatoes that I do on Eternals, and that they are out of their minds.
Look, I've heard mixed opinions on Afterlife, depending on who you ask. Dan Murrell, the GOAT of the Schmodown, he fucking loved it. Chris Tuckman, he really liked it. Jeremy Johns, he said no alcohol required. Corey gave it a rental because he's tired of nostalgia.
Um,
So I don't know. It's all over the
the
place.
preview guys loved it.
I haven't seen the preview guys review. Those are the ones that came to my mind.
I
Off the
just
top
kind of
of my head.
skipped to the end where they gave it their.
Got it. So yeah, I think that it's like all over the place. You know, like I like everything nowadays. Nowadays everything is all over the place. But hey, that's good. I'm glad because not everything has to be fucking the greatest thing of all time or the worst thing of all time. Unless it's Ghostbusters 2016, which is the greatest piece of shit. But hey, I digress. But yeah. Speaking of money spent and effects. Oh boy! Oh boy!
The doggies.
Oh, not just but yeah, the doggies were the biggest offender in this movie. But God,
Yeah.
a lot of the
When they were
CGI,
CGI.
a lot of the CGI. Oof, oof, oof. Good God.
I'd actually like, for my opinion, I would go like, I kind of think the CGI was like when they used it looked bad, but there wasn't a whole lot of times when I was like, oh, that's CGI. I mean, I did notice the CGI out of
I say
just the
did.
dog.
I did.
like the Slimer, the library ghosts. Those look fine.
They look fine because they
fucking
were
dogs look
they
horrible.
those were practical mixed with a little bit of CGI here and there. Like they were like mostly practical, and they just added a little bit of CGI on top, you know, for the movements and for all the effects that you can't
Yeah.
recreate with practical effects. The problem with the dogs is that most of the time they were pure 100% CGI for some reason. Like, good God,
When they were moving. I
yeah,
noticed.
when they were chasing fucking Rick Moranis, when that one was chasing Rick Moranis, that shit looks so bad. That looks so fucking bad.
Speaking of Rick Moranis,
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that we have Rick Moranis here with us tonight.
not just Rick Moranis,
Possessed Rick Possessed Rick Moranis is here with us tonight, joining us for this
aka
review.
Sora from Kingdom Hearts, because he's the key master.
God, yes. I forget what his fucking stupid name is because the other dog was Soul, and I forget what the fucking name of this thing was.
I don't remember what his name
He
is.
repeated it like 2 or 3 times, but I don't remember. I am blah 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 blah. The key master.
VINZ.
VINC. Vince?
Yes.
Vince.
Vince? I think it's Vince.
I guess.
I am the gatekeeper. I was waiting for
No,
some.
the gatekeeper. The gatekeeper
Oh yeah,
is
I'm the
Soul.
gate. I'm the gate master. I mean, I'm the fucking key master.
the
God damn it!
He's the key
I
master.
am the milkman.
He's freaking Sora.
I am the
Sora is the
milkman.
key
My
blade
milk
master.
is delicious. I am the milkman. My milk is delicious. Oh god damn. But yeah, the CGI for a lot of for whenever they didn't use practical effects just looks so bad, man. It looks so bad.
Yeah, the freaking heaven when the girl opened before she turned into Soul.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, when she opened the fridge
for the first time.
Oh god, that looks so bad. Oh god, yeah. That wasn't great. It's really something. Like, we keep going back to all these 80s movies, and a lot of them that CGI just does not hold up. I want it to, but it just doesn't. Oh god. I don't know. I think that this one's probably worse than Addams Family, but
Oh yeah.
better than Beetlejuice, though, in terms of CGI. I think.
No, I think Beetlejuice is still better because this one you can see the outline of the white
Yeah.
outline of the
Yeah,
the dogs.
that's true.
Beetlejuice at least you
And the
it
Adams
looks
family.
bad, but you cannot see
And the Addams Family
the
was
outlines that
just
much.
mostly just that one really
One
bad scene. And obviously,
Yeah, with Bing.
no, not. I mean, yeah, that one when he's jumping in the pond, but also the other scene where,
When they're thrown out of the house.
yeah, when Uncle Fester opens
Oh,
up
yeah,
the
the
hurricane
tornado.
book, yeah, the tornado,
Or Hurricane, yeah.
yeah, that was a short scene, so you
Hurricane
know,
Maria.
yes, Maria. Here it's just spread throughout the movie, so.
And it's basically it is mostly at the
Yeah,
end.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Outside of the dogs, I didn't really like notice it all that much. But I don't like pay much attention to CGI unless it's just completely god awful. So
I think we've
it
established.
didn't bother me a whole lot.
I think that we've established that because I fucking watch these movies in a goddamn 4K TV, I always notice all of this shit. That's why. Maybe I should just watch them somewhere else. Maybe watch it on the monitor or something. Maybe I won't notice that much since that's like 1080p. So I don't know. Maybe. Like I should probably start doing it, but I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, I think that's like the CGI is probably like the lowest thing in this movie. I think that the rest is pretty well. I kind of had a problem with the plot, honestly. I don't know
What
how.
plot?
I kind of had a problem with the almost non-existing plot. Like, we had it going good until the whole. Like, what was the point? Like, I don't know. I guess that fucking Gozer needed humans to his guard dogs to inhabit humans so that they could open the door to darkness. I mean, the whatever the hell that thing was.
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, it was definitely Kingdom Hearts. Like,
Oh,
because
all the with the two dogs when they're breaking out of the concrete, I was immediately like, "Oh, this is gargoyles."
yes, me too.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah. I just had a flashback to the intro of Gargoyles. It is the time of war. It is the time of.
Oh, I need to watch Gargoyles again. That show's so good.
We are guardians of the
David
night.
is Goliath.
We are gargoyles. Oh, it's so good. I watched it back when they added it to Disney Plus. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Okay, I haven't.
Yeah,
It's
I watched
probably
it.
been 10 years since I've seen it.
It still holds up. It is such a good cartoon. It is just.
Except for the last season. I don't
Yeah,
think that last season's very good.
the Goliath Chronicles. No, not that good. But it's still overall a good time, you know.
I've watched like
I'm just
3
like,
episodes of
Tell
Gargoyle.
me, I'm waiting for a Blu-ray release.
You should watch it, Mitos. It's on Disney Plus, and you have my account, so
It's
you should watch it.
fantastic.
Guess who don't remember the password and the other thing?
God damn it, fucking hell. God damn it. But yeah, I did remember that.
Why do you trust him with things?
I don't know why I trust him with anything.
Hey, what
but
up,
hey.
Silver Rogers?
Hello,
doing?
Silver. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about Ghostbusters. Have you seen Ghostbusters? Do you?
We're talking about busting.
Busting makes me feel good. Are you,
Talking about gargoyles.
are you experiencing paranormal activity during the night? Are you? What was? I forget. I love that whole commercial thing that they do. Like, it's so.
All right, we were gonna ask John to call out the number that it says there.
Oh yeah, John, you need to call the number.
You watched it a long time ago. Hell yeah!
I'm good.
The 555 something 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 something.
I know it ends in 16.
I know that it starts with 555 for some reason. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but
I mean, United States
yeah.
555, but it is two. It is 2816, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah, Mythos is like, yeah, I want to be a psychic just like that guy at the beginning of the movie. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the number.
The numbers. What do they mean?
What do they mean? But I fucking love, I love that commercial. That is just, oh, so good, so great. Them just like, and Egon just like, you know, being Egon, he's like, are you? He takes a step forward. Are you experiencing blah 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 blah? And then he says his line and steps back.
Okay.
You know what, Milos? You know what it reminded me of?
Something.
Oh, go ahead. I'll mention it in a sec.
The Ghostbusters number is 212 897 1964, and it says back in 1984 it was a promotional phone number. You will hear Bill and Dan talking about the whole thing. And then Sony used this same type of promotion again in 2014 and 16 for the 30th anniversary. And I guess it's still on.
So theoretically, it may or may not still function.
Yeah, it doesn't say that it was canceled or anything.
Huh. Interesting. So, may those.
Oh, if you live in the United Kingdom, you can call 0800 2229 911.
Okay. Why 911 at the end, though? Huh. Like, oh yeah, they're actually real ghost police, you know? Like, something like that. By the way, I'm trying to stop it at the right moment, me those.
2368.
No, it's not because of that. It's like, can you see it, Mitos? Can you see it? So, you know what this reminds me of? You know what this reminds me of? Remember the Columbia Nights intro video?
Yeah.
Remember that we did something like this when we were like looking at the camera, when we turned to look at the camera.
No, but that was like a Power Ranger style.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just reminded me of that for when we used it to go.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
Man, I miss making dumb videos like that. That was a very fun day, even though it was in a hellhole, literally, because there was no air conditioning.
You're making videos every week.
I mean, there was air conditioning. There was this small one square, like
that didn't do shit.
Foot.
That didn't do shit.
And and also the freaking bags with the expired chips that I ate.
Oh god.
Okay, that sounds like something you would do.
So, John, by the way, the video that we're talking about, it's the I sent it to you and you saw it. It's the one that that has all of the old cartoon intros that I did, and then at the end it's me and a couple other people.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, John, I'm still alive, so those chips were definitely good.
Were they though? Did they taste good?
Even though they were expired for like what, over a month or something.
I don't remember. You know, I don't remember that shit.
It was, the thing is, it was a huge box. We took out a huge box because they were all at the bottom of this vending machine. and we just grabbed it, and it was like, oh, they were expiring, and I was like, whatever, fuck it, and I just started eating them.
As you would.
You'll probably live forever because of those chips.
Yeah, maybe they gave him powers like eternity or something.
Hey! I am secretly a ghost.
Oh no!
Who are you gonna call now, huh?
Oh, plot twist.
All I can think is like Lion coming up like the next 2 weeks to build a PC, and he brings a freaking vacuum.
Yeah. Like fucking Luigi.
Yeah.
I made those.
Oh, shit. I have a very funny ghost story, by the way.
Oh right, you
Real-life
asked
ghost
me about
story.
that and I didn't answer, by the way.
Oh yeah, before my story, have you ever encountered a ghost?
Have I
In
ever
real
encountered a ghost? I don't think so. I do keep mentioning and jokingly saying at work that place is haunted, because there have been a couple of things that just happen randomly that just, I don't know, that I'm always like telling them, yeah, this place is like, you guys don't believe me, but this place is haunted. I say it to like, you know, mess with them, but there have been reports of things, you know, like moving, you know, when there's no one around or whatever and all that shit, but hey, who knows. Aside from that, I don't think so. I don't think I've actually like seen an apparition or anything.
I mean, what about the man behind you?
I mean, nah, he's cool. He, you know, like, hey,
He's
say
a
hi.
cool guy.
Yeah, okay, you know.
So, John, other than whatever happened to all the
God.
Ghostbuster movies,
Jesus H. Christ, those were haunted. All of them.
creepy.
I don't know.
Have you ever encountered another ghost, John?
No, not that I can think of.
You know, now that I think, now
Thought
that
I
I
did
think
once, but
about
my
it,
grandpa scared the crap out of me.
I think that the one thing that I can think of, and it wasn't like that long ago too, there was this one night that I was sleeping, and I don't know.
Did you got a ghost booch?
I got a bro. Yes, I saw this apparition, and it's just lowered my pants. And no, by the way, that's a reference to the movie, not.
You got a ghost job.
No.
Ghost, yeah.
God damn it. No, I was sleeping and I could have sworn I heard like this voice that almost sounded like my mother, but it wasn't. It was like probably 2 a.m. or something like that. It sounded like her, like calling. And I just remember like waking up like in a fucking sweat. And I looked around, I turned on the lights and everything. But I have that's the only time that something like that has happened. And again, wasn't my mom. I made sure I opened the door, I saw that she was snoring, and I closed it back up and I went to sleep again. So I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a ghost.
Okay.
Maybe it
It
was like
happens to me a lot too.
maybe it was like a class 3 apparition or something. I don't know.
Like I sometimes feel like my dad or mom is calling me, and I just look at that and they're just knock the hell out.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's probably nothing. But there was this time that I didn't have a shirt. My shirt was in the bed,
Ooh.
and I went to the
my.
kitchen.
Oh my.
I went to the kitchen,
You're
and
already halfway there.
suddenly my shirt.
All you need is just zip. Proceed.
Alright, okay.
So it's all three of us. Mystery movie friends.exe is no longer responding.
So
Okay.
I went to the kitchen without a shirt, and my shirt just falls behind, and I'm like, "Oh, thanks, I guess." And I just put my shirt back on.
Thanks, Ghost. Yeah, it is chilly.
And that's the
Oh,
most recent
God.
one.
Oh, Jesus H.
The thing is, and Lion knows this, I live on a cemetery, kind of.
It was old cemetery grounds, so
Yeah, all cemetery grounds. So
Yeah.
all ghosts and shits. I'm
Okay.
like, whatever.
that's why whenever I go to his house, I make sure that it's like in daylight and it's nowhere near close to there being like night to it being like nighttime. You know, like nah, none of this shit is gonna get me. I don't know, no way.
I mean,
Like,
if you're
so
cool with the ghost,
Oh well,
if you're cool with the ghost, the ghost is gonna be cool with you. You just
so
have to
basically
find
what
that,
we're saying
that
is,
cool
if
line.
any of us is getting a ghost job, it's Mythos.
Probably. Maybe he has, and he just doesn't want to say it. You know, he's like doesn't
No,
want to
thank
divulge.
goodness. I don't
You're
want to feel
No, it's Mythos. He would probably be bragging about that for years.
Oh yeah. That's true. Hey, I got a ghost
Nah.
blow job. You know, like. Oh god, and then he'll definitely say, "Busting makes me feel good."
But yeah, other than that, stuff falling, like some stuff falls, and it's like, oh, okay, like it's been like, wow, over 10 years ago that a coffee mug fell down for no apparent reason. I was like, well, fuck, that has to be clean now.
Damn, ghosts don't like coffee? Shit, that's not good. That's why we need to take him down. Ghost, if you don't like
Hey.
coffee, you're going down.
Like you need,
You can do anything else except for hate coffee.
sounds like you need to keep
I
a shotgun
mean,
full of rock salt around at all times.
nah, I'm cool with ghosts. They're my homies. They're my only friends.
What are we? Chopped liver? God damn.
Yeah, that's freaking brutal.
After I give you Metroid, this is how you repay me. Don't worry, you will sleep with those ghosts soon enough.
Hey, guess who's gonna be building your PC?
God damn it. Got me there. Foiled again! I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling ghosts and your stupid blowjobs.
Stop with the damn blowjobs, damn it!
Hey, you started it!
I started it before the stream.
Hey,
That's the one that's been fueling the
Hey.
freaking fire.
hey, it's an important and integral part of the movie. It was the
How does this actually feel? Probably cold. The ectoplasm is cold.
probably sloppy, yeah, because it's also ectoplasm, so probably don't even need it. Never mind. Let me shut up before I actually say something that that shuts it down. Anyways,
Too late.
but
So
yeah.
yeah, Sora and Kyrie open Kingdom Hearts.
Oh god.
That
So-
did not look good.
Okay, so is the idea that they needed to possess the humans so those two humans could bang?
Yeah.
So that's what opened up the door to darkness?
Yeah, basically. There's a lot of ghost sex in here. Why? I don't know. But
Because I guess that Dan Aykroyd was horny when he wrote the script. I don't know. I mean, it's from that to doing the goddamn Dan Aykroyd vodka. You know, like it just escalates from one to the other. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think that I feel like this movie could have been like an hour and 30, but there were scenes that they just decided to like stretch out. Like, remember when when they arrived to the building at the end and the earthquake happened and they dropped down, but then they came back up? I feel like they did that just to add more minutes to the runtime. Because they could have just gone into the goddamn building instead of that whole thing happening.
Also, I really feel like, I don't know, but I really wanted Peck was the name of the
Fucking Walter Peck, yes.
Walter
Yeah,
Peck.
That
I kept on.
I really wanted
I
him
keep
to
wanting to
get
call him
squished.
Quentin Peck.
I was waiting for Marshmallow to freaking
eat him,
step
gobble
on
him
him.
up. Oh, would have been cooler.
Yeah,
if he-
because there's this
He is
scene
in
that
the
he
sequel and the game.
Marshmallow.
Walter Peck
there's a
wasn't
scene that he
in.
looks
Walter
at-
Peck wasn't in the sequel. He was in the game, but he wasn't in the sequel.
I thought he was in the sequel.
No, he wasn't in the sequel because of this movie and because of this character. The actor got a lot of like, like hate mail and all that shit. Like people were like, "Oh, you were that piece of trash that did this to the Ghostbusters and all that crap." So they wanted to bring him back for the sequel, but he denied. He said no. He said no. I'm not coming back for the sequel. And that's
good
when.
old hate.
Yeah, that definitely
hating.
that definitely doesn't happen anymore, right? Right? But that's why I forget his name. The other guy. God, what's his the other guy that shows up in Ghostbusters 2 that is basically the same character as Walter Peck, but it's not him. It's another character.
Oh, you talking about the judge?
No, it's not the judge. It's the what's his name? Let's see if I can look it up. Ghostbusters 2. How is IMDb for this shit? God damn. Oh, here it is.
I use Wikipedia. It's so much better.
Why you look for that?
Kurt Fuller. Kurt Fuller? I think it's is how you say the actor's name. He played Hardemeyer is the name of the character.
Jack. Okay, yeah, I see it here.
Yeah, he's the character that replaced basically Walter Peck's character, but it's the same character.
Oh, okay.
Like they could have.
It's the same idea, basically.
Yeah, it's the same idea. And even then in Ghostbusters the game, they bring back Walter Peck. So it's like, it was just a sidestep. He didn't come back just because he got, the hate mail and everybody was hating on him because he did an effective job of playing a fucking prick that you really wanted to fucking punch in the face. That's when they do a good job. When you really want to punch them in the face.
So there's this whole thing of like summoning
Gozer.
whatever it's on somebody's mind, and I don't know how to feel about that. Like if you are kind of like God, would it be better if you use your own imagination?
Oh, you mean when Oh, because Gozer is a merciful god. And Gozer was like, choose the form that you want me to destroy you, or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a merciful god, you know? Yes, I don't know.
So they chose Marshmallow.
Well, the idea was that they weren't going to think about anything. But then Ray, for some reason, the Marshmallow Man just popped into his head.
Yeah.
Stay Puft.
Because he wanted a creature that basically couldn't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
So he thought about the Marshmallow. So there's no fight against the Marshmallow technically, other than just shooting in the face like once or twice.
Yeah, that's for the game. In the game, you actually do fight him. Like,
I mean,
shoot the
he's a
Ray.
boss fight.
Yeah, he's a boss fight.
I mean, is the game out in 1984?
No, the game came out in 2000 something.
Exactly. It took how many years to make a proper fight against the Marshmallow?
I mean, again,
2009.
we could have had the Marshmallow guy fighting the Statue of Liberty in Ghostbusters 2. That would have been epic.
So they basically decide, hey, in order to destroy this thing, we just need to touch tips. And so they touch tips.
Just
and they blow the doors up. Which, by the way,
that is
why the dogs never did anything.
I know, right? I was like, "Oh, you shits aren't going to do okay. Oh, sure.
They're just gonna stay there.
Well,
guess we'll die. Oh shit! They touched tips.
Oh shit! They blew it up. Well, guess it's the end of us. We had a good run.
But hey, it is not the end of them. Because after they destroyed the door to darkness, they turn into their old human selves.
Yeah. Yeah. Which actually, kind of I don't know, if kind of, I saw a little scene, I think that from either a trailer or a clip from Afterlife, and apparently they are back. Those dogs are back, so I don't know.
Why am I not surprised?
Wouldn't surprise me.
Exactly, like, let's bring him back! For
They're
some
still
reason.
Possessed. They're the devil.
Yeah. Can I say that for some reason this movie there's like two types of movies in this movie. Like, one is a very typical Hollywood 80s movie, which is like 80% of it. The other 20% of it is kind of Power Rangers. And it's the end. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Gozer, and when Gozer, like, I guess you will die, and just turned around and just immediately threw the lightning at them. I don't know why that was like so Power Rangers, and that whole fight and shit was so Power Rangers. I have no idea why. It just made me think.
When someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
Yes.
Oh god, we haven't even talked about all the great lines in this fucking movie.
There's so many great lines.
Like, okay, so imagine that that thing that psionic energy is this Twinkie, like, but make it 500 times the size of this Twinkie. That's a big Twinkie.
That's a big Twinkie.
Hey, tell them about the Twinkie.
And of course, you're one of your favorite.
That's why I always reference that Twinkie line all the time.
I always
how many times I've said it.
I always reference the Twinkie as well. Like, it's one of the best lines.
Oh, I love that.
That's
line.
a big Twinkie. It's a very universal line.
Yeah.
Like there's that's a big Twinkie. Dookie, and that's one big pile of shit. Those are the two best lines.
Oh
From
yeah,
Ghostbusters and Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
There's this one line that Lion really loves.
Which one?
Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria.
Oh no, that's not me. That's G. G's the one who loves that.
Oh, that's
that
G.
Yeah.
Right.
G loves that line a lot. I also like the one where Dan Aykroyd was like, yeah, and everything was going fine until Dickless over here shut down the power grid. and
I can't confirm.
Yeah,
He doesn't have a dick.
No, and
This man
Peck
does
said,
not have a dick.
Peck just says like, these people were about to it was about to be an explosion, and the mayor is like, is this true? And Venkman is like, yes, it is true. This man has no dick. And he just wants to. Oh god. Yeah, man. Like,
one of the best ones is we came, we saw, we kicked
its
ass.
His ass.
Yeah. Oh god. So many great lines. So many fucking great lines in this movie. Just
There's something you don't see every day. And probably, I think one of my favorites is, you don't act like a scientist, you're more like a game show host.
Which is true. Which actually comes back to Ghostbusters 2. When Venkman started, when the movie starts, Venkman he's not a game show host, but he does have like this TV show where he's like he brings in psychic people or something like that. That line kind of comes back in the sequel is what I'm getting at. A little bit.
She's not my girlfriend. I find her interesting because she's a client and because she sleeps 4 feet above her covers. She barks. She drools. She has claws.
Yeah. All of those. So many great lines. So many great lines. It's just a movie full of great lines.
Oh yeah.
Yep. There's a steady paycheck in it. I'll believe anything.
Exactly. See, I'm Winston. You pay me good enough, I'll believe Santa Claus is real. Oh god. Ah man, but yeah. Ghostbusters, 1984. What are you remembering, John?
I forgot about this one.
What?
We've been going about this all wrong. This is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, okay? He's a sailor. He's in New York. If he gets laid, we won't have any problems.
Yeah. But yeah. Anything else you guys want to add before we give our final thoughts and a rating?
If there's something weird sleeping in your bed, remember to call the Mr. Movie Friends.
Don't worry, we're gonna show up, we're gonna slide right beneath your bed.
You think the ghost is gonna slide under your bed? No.
It's gonna be us.
You got any problems? You got any ghosts?
Hey, who you gonna call?
We just slide under the beds. Without saying anything, we hand over our
business card.
The business card, and just went back in.
Oh
God, I want to do that.
I love the scene when Dana first comes into the building, and you just see Venkman in the back, like he just pops up and looks at, and then he just runs, jumps over the fence, and is like face to face with her.
God, he's such a horny man. Horny man. God damn. He's.
Uh,
It's like.
Apparently,
Jesus H.
Rick Moranis was also a writer on this movie. I didn't
Really?
know that.
Huh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, he's uncredited.
Interesting.
Huh.
Rick Moranis. We really need to watch Spaceballs. That's probably like my favorite Rick Moranis role when he does
And Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Darth Helmet. I'm surrounded by assholes. We need to watch that. That movie's great.
Yeah.
It's so stupid that it's great. But yeah. Anything else?
Not really.
No.
I,
That's the problem with good movies is we just don't have a lot to talk about. Bad movies we can talk about all night.
Yeah, that I was thinking that actually. Like, when after watching the movie, I was like, that was a good movie. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna talk about though. Like,
Instead of horny ghosts and
yeah.
horny busters.
You know, we can like find different things that we can like maybe mention and try to stretch just like this movie, but in a whole like actually talking about
the party,
many scenes and whatnot.
the freaking party.
Oh god. Yeah.
You would think that guy is unpopular because he's like very nerd and all that, but Jesus, he had one hell of a party.
I mean, I think that the reason why people went to that party was because A, it was a party, and B, you know, like he was paying for everything and shit. Like, hey,
yeah,
free,
that is true.
Free booze, free shit. You know, let's go down to hang out or whatever. Like,
even if I'm not getting invited, I would definitely go to that party just for free food.
Even if I don't like this person necessarily, you know.
And believe me, I've been in a lot of parties uninvited, just to grab food.
Of course you.
I have done it.
I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. Oh, God. But yeah. Let's see. Library, party, the montage, the whole hotel thing. It comes back in Ghostbusters the game. You actually like go to the 12th floor that they mention in the movie. And there's actually like a boss battle there with like a pirate ghost, like
A pirate Slimer.
a pirate.
Right.
No, Slimer shows
Yeah.
up, but the boss is a pirate ghost. Yeah, the game is great. Like in terms of like
I need to play
referencing
that game again.
the movie, specifically the first one, like it's great. Like I said, just
I haven't played it since it came out.
I played it 2 years ago. I think that I
Played it.
I played it for one of the episodes of First Strike because I think that I was going to be in the Games My Mom Found podcast of the episode. I remember correctly. I think maybe I don't could be wrong. But it's good. It's good if you have the opportunity to play it. The remastered, you know, it's a good time. It's a fun time. It's like Gears of War clone, but you know, but with Ghostbusters. And busting makes me feel good when you capture those ghosts. But yeah. Anyways, ratings. Anybody want to start?
I like this movie. This movie is great. It's a whopper.
Wow, right and straight to the point. It's a whopper. Not even joking.
It's a whopper.
No.
This movie is freaking amazing. I really like this movie. This movie is funny. It has its bad CGI, sure, but
Yeah.
it's like very minimal. It it doesn't even need to have a story, to be honest. It
Yeah.
just has to have ghosts and busting,
Yeah.
because that's all they do. The characters were amazing. They were very well, like they work together very like perfectly.
Yeah.
And
You almost believe that those people are actually like Ghostbusters in real life and that they are best friends in real life. Like,
yeah, like they know you feel like they know each other in real life for a long
Yeah.
time.
mm-hmm.
So, and yeah, this movie is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
The game too. Go play the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a whopper for me.
Nice. It's a whopper. John?
Again, real quick. Again,
Okay.
if it wasn't for the really
Crappy
not great
CGI.
CGI, I would have given a Force is Strong. But
yeah, I see it. Okay. John, now.
Yeah, it's a whopper. It's
There
great.
it is.
I love this movie.
It's a whopper.
I have seen it many times. I have bought it many times. I have burned it and threw it away many times. Yeah, I love this movie. It shares the same 80s movie space with Back to the Future because they're both just fantastic 80s movies.
Yeah.
I love this movie, and I haven't seen it in a long time, and I'm glad I sat down and watched it again.
Yeah, it's one of those movies where you
I'm
sit
excited
down.
for Afterlife.
Yeah. We'll see how that one goes. Yeah, it's one of those movies that you just that everybody just considers like one of those quintessential 80s movies, like one of the best for a reason. Like, yeah, the CGI doesn't hold up too much, but other than that, it's still a super fun movie that you can just pop in, give it a watch, have a good laugh, have a good time, kick its ass. And yeah, and just everyone, pretty much everyone works in this movie, like with their given characters, like Venkman, Egon, Ray, Winston, Rick Moranis' character, which is Tully, I think is the name. Sigourney Weaver and her character, Peck, Janine, the mayor, everybody in this movie just works. You know, like there is maybe the Amish that were at the end, like no.
Can I say something really quick?
Yeah.
The freaking Pope guy, that's with the mayor, that felt a little bit weird. Oh, yes.
As a representative. Yeah, like I guess the mayor is a very religious person, you know, and he's like, I don't know, maybe. Yeah. Other than CGI, it really, everything else. Well, I mean, Venkman would like I said, Venkman was 100% get me too'd with how with how sleazy he is, but you know, other than that, everything works. It still works. It still holds up. It's a fun time. It's a great time, and it's a whopper.
It's a whopper.
That is.
Hey, that's a whopper triple combo.
Oh yeah. There must be a term for that.
Hyper combo.
There must be a term for that in poker or blackjack, like we saw in last week's movie. For having
It's three in a line or something
three,
like that?
yeah,
Three something?
three aces,
Three
three
I
aces.
forgot how it's called.
It's a triple whopper. I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, it's a good movie. It's just such a good movie. Like Mito said, if it weren't for that CGI, it would maybe be a Force is strong with this one. But you know, we gotta be fair. with the
Oh,
movies.
Three of a Kind. That's what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
That's the poker.
Yeah, that's what we have here tonight. A three of a kind Whopper for Ghostbusters 1984, not to be confused with that piece of shit in 2016. Oh man, that was fun. It's such a memorable movie, you know. Like there's a reason that why so many people love this movie. So,
Yeah, it is definitely a classic.
Yeah, definitely a classic of our times. But yeah, next week. Oh boy, next week we're not gonna have a classic in our hands. Because next week's episode, we're gonna be reviewing, and talking about Resident Evil, the movie, the first one.
Yes.
Which we may or may not have a special guest for next week.
Residente Malito.
Stefan JD, aka Millennial Man, will may or may not join us for next week's discussion. So we're gonna have two Resident Evil nuts in the house, I guess, with John and Stefan. I am the least experienced with anything Resident Evil. I've only played Resident Evil 1 HD, and that's about it. So yeah.
That first movie's okay. It's the best. As being a good movie, it's the best of the entire series.
We'll see.
Interesting.
We'll see. So yeah. But that'll be it for tonight's stream, though. Thank you everybody so much for coming by, for watching Shedding Lurking. Mythos, are you gonna be streaming tomorrow?
But maybe, hopefully, I'll be streaming tomorrow over on twitch.tv/Mythos Gaming 29. I'm gonna be continuing on with the Pokemon Platinum Randomizer because of the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl. Because I don't have the games, I'm just playing the randomizer.
Hey, it works. It just works.
To say that I have that my starter was a cricket tune just because of the freaking cry. I love that cry.
Jesus H Christ.
But yeah. Also, I'm going towards my second batch.
Second gym leader batch. Tomorrow I'll be continuing with Slide 2. So yeah. Other than that, this week I will also be playing Resident Evil 4 HD for First Strike. So I will at least have a little bit of that.
Me?
Yeah, I will.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm excited. That's a good game.
Yeah, and for License to Game, I'm gonna be playing He-Man Masters of the Universe on PlayStation 2 because Masters of the Universe Revelations Part 2 comes out this week.
You need to play the GBA. You need to play the Game Boy Advance one.
I
too.
also have it. So
yeah,
it's gonna be another License to Game. You know how those go with me.
Those are both probably bad.
Exactly. So
I can confirm the Game Boy Advance ones is a piece of trash.
Delicious. Oh god.
Yay!
Anyway, so yeah, suffering. Why was I brought to this world just to suffer with licensed games? Anyways, until next time, people, may your hearts be your guiding key. And remember, stay inside, stay alive, stay hydrated, be kind to everybody. And if you or anyone you know has had any experience with paranormal activity, please call the professionals over here on twitch.tv/CommanderLionheart or youtube.com/CommanderLionheart or on twitch.tv/MythosGaming29. Because busting makes us feel good. Bye! Night.
Bye.
Bye.